God can send you to a prepared place, and that prepared place does not look stable. Okay. So is the math mathing for you? Because the math ain't mathing. Like, y'all want to know who holding up the line? It's me. I have a mom who is trying not to be a sick mom. Do you know what today is? It's a holiday. It's my man's birthday. It's our anniversary. Anniversary. Do you know what today is? It's not our anniversary, actually, but it's somebody's anniversary out there. I don't know why I'm singing that song today. But hey, girl, hey. Why am I holding this like a microphone? Hey, girl, hey, and welcome back to the Blackie Vlog. Today is Tuesday. It's a holiday. It's my man's birthday. Idiot. That's what I'm smiling so hard. I'm excited. But yeah, it's just going to be for the purpose of this vlog, this is just going to be a spend a few days with me. Elijah just woke up not too long ago, so I'm about to go ahead and get his breakfast going. While he's eating breakfast, we're gonna go ahead and pick up downstairs. Lego. He won't fail. Come on, girl. He won't fail. He won't. Okay. I can't play around. Elijah's eating breakfast, which means the clock is ticking. So I'm about to go ahead, pick up downstairs, and I'll see y'all soon. Hey, girl, hey, and welcome back to another Blackie Vlog. Child, it is right at 7:30, and I just got back from Food Line. I had to go get some essentials. I have a sick kid. I have a busy toddler. I have a mom who is trying not to be a sick mom. So let's go ahead and unpack these things so I can get breakfast going. And yeah, we're going to ease into our day. We're going to thank God anyway. Thank God for the breath that's in our lungs. Thank God for keeping us to see a new day. Thank God for his grace and his mercy. We thank him for healing. And let's get our day started. Hey girl, hey. So it's not that much later. I don't even know what time it is. Yeah, it's exactly 7:59. So it's about 30 minutes later. I have put everything up. Cameron is still sleeping, so I'm just letting him get some rest. Elijah is watching Mickey Mouse. So while he's watching Mickey, hold on. Yeah. So what I was saying was Elijah is watching Mickey. So while he's watching Mickey, I'm about to go ahead and get in this word. I feel like this morning was really a jump up and go type morning. I have prayed multiple times this morning. It's one thing about me. I'm gonna get my prayer in. I'm gonna get a prayer in. It don't matter if I'm driving. It don't matter if I'm in the grocery store. It don't matter if It don't matter. I'm gonna get that prayer in. Y'all want to know who holding up the line? It's me. But yeah. So I'm about to read a little bit of the words. My morning read. And yeah, wait on Cam to get up. fix him some breakfast. I've just been monitoring his fever, just make sure it doesn't get too high. Um, so yeah, that's that. And y'all, look how long. What the world? Hold on. Um, Look how long my phone has been bricked. So, have y'all heard about brick? Brick is it's a little brick. It's magnetic, and you can set different modes on your phone. So you can have like workout, you can have like Bible study, you can have family time. You can literally create whatever mode you want, and then you can block all the things that you want to block. So for me, yeah, I know at the beginning of the year, I had withdrew from social media, and I just see a big difference, like mentally, like even when it comes to just being anxious all the time, that was not a thing, and um, yeah. So when I started back getting on social media, whatever, I could see that like the habits was coming back of like, oh, I'm just sitting on the couch watching TV. I pick my phone up to see what's going on social media, or um, in the waiting room at the doctor's office, so I just grab my phone, get on social media, and I don't want to have that habit, and I just don't like, even especially if I'm home, I don't want to be on social media. Like I know that I post content here on YouTube, but like that's about it. That's really, besides me posting on my stories, that's about all that you're gonna be getting from me. Um, so yeah, so I had got the brick because it was on sale. I got the brick, and also if you're thinking about getting it, you can get a brick and it can be used for multiple phones. So you don't need like for me and my husband, we didn't both need a brick. The brick is on our fridge, so either one of us could use it. If the kids got devices, they can use it. Anybody can use the brick. Like if they got the app, you can use the brick. Um, so yeah, we got that, and I say all that to say, cause girl, I had looked at my screen time the other day, cause I wanted to do a challenge, like a vlog of trying to replace my screen time with how many hours I read in a day. Girl, I looked at my screen time, and that thing was high. My screen time was like, I think one day it was like 6 hours. Another day it was 8 hours. I said, oh no, ma'am. No, ma'am. So, anyway, so that to say, I got the brick, and got the brick, and that's how long my phone has been bricked. So, I had said that one thing I wanted to do was, for sure, if my children are awake and they're at home with me, we chilling, whatever, my phone is bricked. I don't need social media. Um, so yeah, that's how long it has been bricked. And has it had to be bricked that long? No, because my son has taken a nap. We have went to bed and everything, but I feel like whenever I get on social media, I want to be getting on there for a purpose. Like, oh, I'm gonna spend about 10 minutes on there. I'm gonna spend about 15 minutes on there, or whatever the case is. Like, of course, I still get on YouTube and I watch vlogs, but that's not like doom scrolling. I'll watch a vlog and then I turn it off and I go on about my day. So yeah, I say all that to say my phone has been bricked for 23 hours and 30 minutes, and I'm loving it. So if you've been thinking about getting a brick, I recommend. I recommend. A big goal of mine this year is to really be mindful of my nervous system, and to make sure that I have a regulated nervous system and to do whatever I need to do. That's why TikTok wasn't even a part of my fast. I had to say it. I'm done with TikTok. I'm not on TikTok no more. Mm-mm. I'm not doing it. I'm not consuming that content no more. But Because all of this stuff is just too much noise. It's just too much going on. I don't need to know your business. I don't need to know what you done did every day, all day. I don't need to see you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't. I'm sorry. But that's the goal of mine for just, I feel like spiritually, that's where God has me at, is just making sure that I steward my temple. And that's a part of that. But also, a huge factor in that is the fact that I do have an autoimmune disease. And one big thing that's I have to be mindful of with that, with having Hashimoto's, is stress. So yeah, if the social media, if the TikTok or whatever it is overstimulating, no thank you. Well, that's enough yapping. I'm about to get in this word and then I'll see y'all later. Hey girl, hey. It is 9:24. Can't remember what time it was the last time I talked to y'all, but I'm still sitting here with my journal, got my Bible. Both of the boys are up and moving. Well, Cam not so much. He's laying down watching TV, but he's awake. And everybody is taking everything that needs to be took. So I'm giving Elijah medicine. He has a runny nose, but he's not showing the same symptoms as Cameron yet. So I'm just trying to be preventative with him, with myself, Cameron. We're trying to manage that. But yeah, so I'm just sitting here reading and um, it is so crazy to me. I know it's not crazy, it's just God. But like my mind, I just you just never get used to like the goodness of God. You never get used to being in His presence. You never just get used to seeing Him move, hearing Him speak, in whatever ways He may speak to you. So like when I'm in my quiet time like this, it's just me and Him, and He shows me something or He corrects me or whatever the case is, and then I get to church. And it's like my business is just up there. And it's like, was you at my house? Did you read my journal? Were you in my quiet time? Elijah, stop. Let me hold it. But it's like, was you in my quiet time? Did you read my journal? Like, this was not a three-way call. But it's just, I feel like it's just so much that like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say besides God is moving and God is working, and like whatever season He has you in, don't try to rush it. Don't be trying to pray your way up out of it. Ask Him to help you see like why you're there. Ask Him to help you see like what does obedience look like in this season? What are you calling me to do? Because the very thing that He's calling you to do could be the thing that you're trying to pray away. The very thing that He's calling you to do could be the thing that you are trying to avoid, the thing that you are trying to ignore. And I feel like I always go back to this, but I just can't help to think about the widow in 1 Kings 17. And it's because I've been reading it recently again. But it's like, even if we go to the widow in 2 King with Elisha, so we have one widow, the widow that the Lord instructed Elijah to go to. So first He sent Elijah to the brook, and that's where he would use the brook to get water to drink, and God was sending the ravens to bring him meat. But then once the brook dried up, the Lord had told him to go to a widow, and He had instructed the widow to supply him with food. Okay, so Elijah get to that widow, and first he asked that widow for something to drink, and then she's about to go get him something to drink, And then he say, and can you also get me some bread, like a loaf of bread? And you got to get it, Cam. And he tells her, she tells him, I don't have a loaf of bread to give you. I'm actually about to make this last meal for me and my son, and then we're going to die because that's all we got. And she said, like, she only have um, a little oil and a little flour. And Elisha tell her to go home, make him a loaf of bread first, bring it to him, and then go back and fix her and her son something to eat. Like, okay. So is the math mathing for you? Because the math ain't mathing. Like, if I just told you that, if you asked me for some bread and I just told you I don't got no bread and I'm about to go make this last meal for me and my son and we're going to die, what in the world make you think that I can fix you a loaf of bread? You telling me to fix you the bread, bring you the bread, and then go back and try to make me and my son something to eat? And I just told you that after I made me and my son something to eat, we was going to die? I only got a little bit of flour and a little bit of oil? The difference is that ain't all he said. He also went on to say, for the Lord said that the jar, that the flour won't run dry and the oil won't, he said that the Lord said that the flour will not run out and the oil will not run dry until the Lord sends rain. That's the difference. He ain't just tell her to go do this all willy-nilly. No, he said go do this because the Lord has said that what you got, what you think is your last, ain't your last. It's not going to run dry. What did she do? She went and she obeyed. She did exactly what he said. And not only was she able to continue supplying food for her son and herself, she also continued to supply food for Elijah as well. It's so much in there. Like, it's so much in there. We can just talk about how God is sent, like God can send you to a prepared place, and that prepared place does not look stable. That prepared place does not look like an overflow. It doesn't look like an overflow. It does not look like it can supply you. It does not look like that's going to be enough. God sent Elijah to the widow, a widow who said, I don't even got nothing to give. I don't know why he sent you over here. But that was the prepared place. And because of her obedience, she was able to supply him, herself, and her son with food. And then we also have the widow where Elisha went to her, and she came to Elisha, and she was telling Elisha that her husband had died, and he was in debt, and people gonna come, they gonna take her son, they gonna take her sons, make them slaves to pay for the debt. And Elisha told her to go get jars of oil. And that woman went and got jars of oil. Now, all she said was that she had a little oil. He asked her what she had. She said, I don't got nothing but a little bit of oil. He told her to go get jars and fill the jars with oil. All she said she had nothing but a little oil. Girl, that lady kept filling a jar after jar after jar after jar after jar after jar to the point that she was telling her sons, bring me the next jar. And they was like, we don't even got no more. And the oil did not dry up until they said, we don't got no more. And she was able to go sell that and live off the profit. She was able to pay the debt and live off the profit. Her and her sons was able to live off that, off something that she said was just a little. I don't got nothing. She called that nothing. I don't got nothing but a little oil. Okay? So it's like, you got to pray for the season that you're in. You got to pray for God. Like, we know that his ways are not his way. His ways are not our ways, and his thoughts are not our thoughts. We got to pray for him to reveal that to us. I know that your ways are not my ways. I know that your thoughts are not my thoughts. So, Lord, help me to see your way. Help me to know your thoughts. Help me so that I may discern what's your way. If your way is not my way, I need to be able to discern what's your way. God, help me. And he going to point you to this word, girl, and this word's going to help you do that. But it's like, we have to do that because you can be in a season where he has sent you there for a purpose. He has placed you in this season for a purpose. And you probably look around like, it ain't nothing here for me. I'm struggling. I'm doing this. And you will continue to struggle. You will continue to not be content. You will continue to not be at peace. You will continue to not find joy where you are at when you are trying to do it on your own strength, when you are trying to do it your own way. But the moment that you continue to put your faith in God, it tells us that in Mark 11, have faith in God. That's what Jesus was telling the disciples about that mountain. Have faith in God. If you say to this mountain and you believe, but it's not that you got faith in your words or you got faith in yourself or you got faith that this mountain will heal you and move. You first have to have faith in God. So I have faith in God. I believe that you are there for it. I'm there for a reason. You there for a reason, but I'm speaking to myself right now. I'm here for a reason. I have faith in God that he will reveal his ways. I have faith in God that he will reveal his thoughts. I have faith in God that I am in a prepared place and it can supply all of my needs through Christ Jesus. Whatever he has for me, whatever I need, he will supply those needs. So, child, I don't know, girl. I don't know. Who am I? But that, I don't know. That's just blessed me, child. Blessed me. You talking about I was about to have a full-blown crash out session? Okay, I probably wasn't gonna crash out, but I was very frustrated. I had then went into prayer and I was crying. Cause girl, why my camera tried to act like it was broke? The warranty was just up 4 months ago, maybe 3. Why are you trying to break on me? But the problem seemed to be fixed. Thank you, God. I'm not trying to buy no camera. I only had this camera for a year and 3 months. Almost 4 months. I was about to be so upset. I was about to email them. Because what do you mean though? Like, and it was unprovoked. So unprovoked. I was recording, we was vibing, we was talking, and then out of nowhere. So, I should have been done folding clothes by now, but I'm not. Because I had to take my camera to the ER. It's been fixed. Prayers have been answered, so I'm trying to move past it. You're just going to have to give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I just got a text from Walmart saying that my glasses is ready. So I was ironing clothes. Yeah, I told y'all I needed a minute. But that just made me excited because my son got to get glasses too. This is his first pair of glasses and he is super, super, super excited. He kept saying like, how long is it going to take? Why can't I get them today? So I'm excited for him because he's getting his first pair of glasses. So yeah, I dropped everything and now we're about to head in the car. Head over there to go get our glasses. So come on. Are y'all blurry? Or is it just me? I think my microphone dead, so I gotta make this quick. But girl, we got our new glasses. Cute. Oh, hold on. Cause I actually got mine with a little clip on. I'm trying to sit y'all up here. Wait, are y'all blurry? Y'all need some glasses. Hold on. Okay, so I was trying to stand y'all up and I can't. I really need to stand y'all up so I can show y'all my glasses. I needed these so bad. I had kept saying, I think I was just telling y'all like, I gotta get a prescription. I need to put a prescription in my sunglasses and I just wasn't doing it. Oh, I just had it. Girl, stop playing with me. Okay. Hopefully y'all don't fall because y'all just know that my camera tried to break on me. But girl, I had kept saying I need to put my prescription in my sunglasses. But I got some I got some glasses, girl, with a little clip on. Period. Don't play with her. Don't play with her. How convenient is that? Period. So now I have sunglasses, and I just gotta not lose the clip-on part, right? Right. But yeah, I got glasses. Cam got glasses. Cam, you want them to see your glasses? You want them to see you? Cam got his glasses. He loved them. Let me show y'all Cam. And say hi. But yeah, so we both got our glasses. I also went and got some eye drops. Yeah, Cam wanted some eye drops. I mean, Cam wanted some donuts. So we got him some donuts. I got me some ice cream. But I had to go in Walmart to get these because my eye doctor told me to get these. I have like really dry eyes, and he said that these work wonders for him. So I got these. I got a 2-pack so I can keep like one in my purse and then one in the car. And yeah, I also got me a little snacky snack. Period.